Welcome to my calamity. I've been in self-isolation for 5 days and haven't left my Arctic cabin. The days outside have been windy and gloomy. Back in the day, I think they would have called it cabin fever. I've been waiting for a break in the weather and a chance to go outside and do something. Adventures are what you make of them. You can go outside in your backyard and look at butterflies, or take a trip to the local park. I don't have either, so I thought I'd go out and look at the snow. I've planned this cool little adventure, no pun intended, to cross-country ski through Tent City. I thought this would be a fun sequel to my video entitled Tent City. I'm really not much of a skier, and I haven't been on skis for over a year, but I really needed the exercise. It's been my experience that I ski better on a trail, so I thought I'd make a pass through Tent City on my snow machine and lay down a trail. Then I plan to go back over the trail and pack it down a little better and widen it out on the turns. I've done this before and found that I can make a pretty good personal trail in this manner. By the time I reached the end of Tent City and turned around, I found my trail was being drifted over. Many times on the way back I lost my trail, but I was determined and I knew that this was only a minor setback and it wouldn't stop me. Once I made it back to the beginning of my trail and put on my ski gear, I started the trek to the other end. My plan was to ski the mile down to the other end of Tent City and back to my snow machine. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I blazed down the first 100 yards of the trip. That's really no exaggeration in terms of distance. And found that the 30-mile-an-hour wind, coupled with the 8-degree Fahrenheit temperatures, had found a portion of skin on my face that was not covered, and I knew by the burning on my face it wouldn't be long and I would have frostbite. Additionally, my hands were already feeling the pain of the cold. I hate to say it, but in less than 5 minutes into this adventure, I needed to abort this ill-planned scheme. So I thought I would simply make a pass down through Tent City on my snow machine and save the ski trip for another day. Ever since my first visit to Tent City, I've been fascinated by the buildings, old vehicles, and history that rests in this place. Whether it's a summertime church, an old Willys Jeep, or a building that appears to be past its prime, each of these relics has a story at someone's kitchen table. Some of the cabins here are easy to imagine residents moving in as soon as summer starts. And some of the structures, it's a little harder to picture how this might look. I've been here in the spring when the drying houses are full of black meat, and the residents are excited to have fresh seal for their dinners. And in the summer, these same houses are full of curing salmon, and people are already making plans for winter. This video is my first attempt at wearing my camera on a headband, and the angle of the video seems odd. I nearly tossed out the footage, but thought it looked like some kind of computer-generated imagery, or CGI. I think it feels like a ride-along. Although I think scenery footage is better to have the horizon at mid-screen, and there are several parts of this video where this might have benefited. But then it would have lost the ride-along effect. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Be gentle, I'm a beginner.